Atlas, licensed by Nintendo. Gonna adjust my sound here. Hey everybody, welcome to Drone Tactics. I'm not alone here. I have one of my subscribers who decided to join the Discord server, Draxis.
Hello?
He's decided to come over and pay a visit. Let's get into a new game here. Just for safekeeping, I'm going to drop a save state so I can load back in case anything goes wrong. I'm going to be saving my main saves in slot 0. Everything else is going to be like slot 5 or some shit, whatever. Anyway. My name, well, that is going to be, let's see. Faye. See, what's your favorite Greek letter?
Lambda.
Which is which one? This L, I think. Whatever. Which one is it?
It's the A-looking one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go with that. I'm gonna be naming. When I get the chance to, I'll be naming the machines after the people who support me over on YouTube, my fans, as it were, along with some of the people I game with. We're going to be playing on normal. The day just began, just like any other, until Yamato and Tsubasa's exploits were interrupted by a mysterious voice. Please, you must listen to us. We desperately need your aid. That day, the two adolescents' lives would be changed forever, as a world in peril calls out for their help. Chapter 1, the adventure begins. Woohoo! Class is finally over! Yamato, don't go so fast! Ha! I've been sitting down all day. And you expect me to walk? Yamato and Tsubasa headed for their hangout, the hill behind the school. Hey, wait! Where's Shoya and Yui? Yui had to stay for cleaning duty. Of course, Shoya is waiting for her. Oh, jeez, he's so overprotective! The hill is a sacred place for them, where nature itself is a spectacle. Look! A rhino beetle! And he's totally massive! He's huge! Yes, I decided to play this game because I looked over all the videos in my channel. I'm just like, I do not have enough arthropoic content on my YouTube channel. And so I decided to change that. I have plenty of dragons. I have plenty of explosives. We need more bugs. Also, looking at how huge a rhino beetle is, whew, can't say I haven't done that on E6. Hey, do you have to be so loud? You'll scare away the butterfly. Sheesh, you're the one yelling. Bug watching. An unusual hobby that both of them shared. What'd you say? I wasn't talking. Listen, is my voice reaching you? Cut it out, Yamato. I can hear you mumbling under your breath. No, really. I didn't say anything. You, the one called Yamato. You must hear us. Gasp! It appears our efforts are futile yet again. Yes, unfortunately it would seem that way. The rhino beetle just... And the butterfly too! Talked! Aha. Then you can hear us. Awesome! It's actually speaking! What the? Ah! Wow, I guess we really aren't just dreaming. Hey, if you're gonna pinch someone, pinch yourself! Excuse us, you should know. There is very little time, and we have much to tell you. What? Alright! I'm still confused, but I'll hear you out. Thank you. My name is Kabuto, and this is Yite. These names will be changed. We are not of this world. We come from a faraway planet. Its name is Simexis. As we speak, our home is in grave danger. I smell an anime plot. We plead to you, because only humans can save it from impending disaster. Yes. Far too many days have elapsed since we arrived here on your world. And finally, we have found you. I wish we had time to explain, but we've lingered too long. Please save our home. Now, in this situation, what would be the smart thing to do? No problem! I've got this! Yes, that's what you would say if a stranger walks up to you and asks if you can help. And you're a little kid. It gets better. But what? You don't even know what they're asking us to do! How can you just say yes? Yeah, I know, but they're not lying. I can sense it. I know you've got good instincts, but we could be getting in way over our heads, Yamato. First, we should ask of you to come to our world. We are capable of transporting you. That sounds great and all, but once we go, can we ever come home? This is crazy, not to mention dangerous, irresponsible, and completely... It's true. We can make you no promises of a safe return. What? You're kidding me! We are so not doing this! Hey, try not to be so negative! You be quiet, Yamato! She is right. We cannot force you to comply. It must be your decision. Well, I'm going! Wait, didn't you just hear anything I just said? What's your problem? Can't you see they're in trouble? I'm not just gonna leave them. Fine. If you won't come, I'll just do it myself. Kabuto, count me in. You are sure of this? Tsubasa is right. I may be getting in a little over my head. But what the heck? Let's go! Yes. Words cannot express my gratitude. Let's be on our way. No! Wait! They disappeared! They've really gone to your world? We're both terribly sorry about this. Yeah, we'll do everything in our power to ensure your friend can come back safely. So please try not to worry. Well then. Wait! Yes, this is our home, Simexis. Whoa! Awesome! We're really here! What was that? Oh no! This was not our intended destination. What the heck are those things? Big bug robots? Those are drones of our sworn enemy, the Black Swarm. Okay, but those things could crush me. What do we do now? Here, Yamato. Use this. What? It's just a card. It is no ordinary card. It's a master card. You get to make purchases on objects using it and then have to pay it back later. Just take it and I'll explain later. Alright! Whoa, it's so bright! Kabuto, what happened? You're huge! Using the power of the MasterCard, we too can turn into drones. It's the only way to fight them. Now, Yamato, fight with me! Awesome! Bring it on! Wait! Yite. Sorry to keep you waiting, Kabuto. Jeez, Yamato, you do everything without even thinking about it! Tsubasa, you're here. It's because Yite asked me to. If you think I'm here for... Oh, whatever. Come on, let's crush these guys. Hey, wait! I wasn't done talking to you! Yamato, would you like me to explain the basics of battle? I'll figure it out. Okay, so... simple turn-based combat. All bugs have access to melee, guns, and cannons. Melee, standard melee procedure, get up close, melee the enemy. Guns work similar to melee, but they're more focused on accuracy than power. And cannons are long-range artillery attacks. Different creatures are better at different things. For instance, the beetle that I have is really good for melee, but really bad at gunning and artillery. Meanwhile, the butterfly is much better at gunning. The beetle has much more defense, but the butterfly has more barrier and speed. So you get a nice give and take on each creature. So that's basics. There are 4 movement types: tires, legs, treads, and wings. Wings allow you to pretty much avoid any negatives that come from terrain obstacles. They can also fly over water. Legs are fairly standard, nothing too special about them. Treads are really good for cruising through forest, and wheels tend to be more mobile. Although there is one big exception to that rule, and we'll get to that later. This is a repair point. Every turn, when you have a unit here, it will start regaining HP. It also has higher defense when it's in this location. The terrain plays as much of a part in battle as your mechs themselves. For instance, forest gives you more defense. Open plains allow you to move easier. It's very standard stuff, but it's really well made out in this game. So for my first move, I'm going to be moving my butterfly here, and I'm going to issue the wait command to end its turn. I'm going to be moving my beetle here, and we're just going to end our turn and see if they're going to come to us. Now, when you're getting attacked, you get a chance to counterattack, which you'll fire off the same type of attack as your enemy did after your enemy goes. So if the enemy hits you with a melee attack, you can only counter with a melee attack. If the enemy hits you with a gun attack, you can only counter with a gun attack. So, depending on how you build your mech, counter might not be a viable option at all. I know ants tend to do melee. The butterfly is absolute terrible with melee. Not even gonna try it. Defend. Mechs with higher defense can make much better use of this. Use your armor to reduce damage. Meanwhile, mechs with higher speed, you want to go for evade, which allows you to sometimes dodge damage entirely, as well as have a high chance of reducing damage if you're hit anyway. So we're going to go evade because the butterfly is much better at speed than defense. only 35 damage taken. Now, the beetle's gonna try and melee attack my my rhinoceros beetle here, so I can easily go with counter because my base defense with my rhinoceros beetle is high enough to the point where I don't really need to care if I'm getting hit by melee from these things, and I can dish melee damage back out to them tenfold, so a counterattack's the smart play here. Also in the first stage, you learn that some enemies will only aggro if you get close to them or start firing upon them. This is good to know because in future levels, we're going to be abusing the fuck out of the aggro system to try and get enemies into positions where we have advantages.
It's always a smart move.
So I'm going to start off by finishing off this ant here. Melee! I'm going to be building up my rhinoceros beetle to be a heavy melee tank. My butterfly is going to be a high-speed gunner. I played up to, I believe, like chapter 14 in this game so far, and that's not that far. But, like, my butterfly has over, like, 200 speed. So it just avoids everything like a fucking god. We're gonna gun this boy. Also, typically, if possible, you want to use the attack that you're good at that the enemy isn't good at, because then if they do counter, they'll do less damage to you overall.
Yeah.
And they're gonna try and surround my my butterfly here. Gonna just try and evade the best I can. They're not fucking paying attention to me yet, so that's a good call. I'm gonna move over here and start engaging this guy here with melee. Take this! I just love the animation how they go flying back.
Yeah.
It's like the coolest thing ever. I think I'm going to be doing the first 2 stages in this episode. For a couple episodes, I might be doing 2 stages an episode, because the early stages are really quick, but in the later episodes, I'm going to probably be doing 1 stage an episode, because they get pretty fucking tedious. I'm also going to be doing a lot of side stuff as well on camera, so...
Yeah.
And the thing that really surprised me is this game has a lot more content than I was thinking it did. Like, when I first started playing the first time, I was like, oh, great, I'm going to be able to get, like, 10 different units and just go through a short story. No, there's a lot more to this game than you would think. So I'm expecting this to be a fairly decently long series. Gonna finish gunning this boy down. Not even the forest can defend you from that, boy. Okay. Gonna end turn here. The enemy still gives 0 shits. So, we're gonna move the butterfly over here. We're gonna get the beetle here. And we're gonna end our turn. The enemies still don't seem very interested in me. So I'm gonna move to here. And I'm gonna move you to here. Now, while flying units get to avoid all the disadvantages of something like the forest, they still get the defense bonus. So, mosquitoes are very obnoxious. I'm gonna try to melee down this mosquito here. Oh no! Ow. Oh no, not 17 damage, the horror. I'm actually going to move my butterfly over here and finish off this mosquito here. Oh yeah, your allied units can move through your other allied units, but they can't move through enemy squares. So keep that in mind. Oh no, the beetle's in the forest. He has more defenses when he's attacking me, and I'm just gonna evade. The mosquito is the irritating part here, because the mosquito has a lot more mobility. It can get around and annoy the shit out of me. So, the smart play here, although I could easily go in and stomp them out, the smart play would be to pull back to a position where they have to challenge me out in the open. Because I have a direct advantage over them in the first place. So if I can just draw them out in the open where they have less defenses, yeah, I can just dominate them here. This mosquito's stupid, going for the melee. A lot of this game is also trying to guess like what your enemy's gonna probably do. I'm gonna instead go down and attack the ant because I know the butterfly can finish off the mosquito up there. I don't want to waste all my melee damage on the mosquito right now. Fly around to the back and gun this boy down. It's another enemy down. End my turn. You can also skip turns by pressing the A button. Very standard stuff. If you don't want to waste time looking at a turn, you can skip it. And there's our first victory. Sweet! That takes care of that! Good work. At the end of each mission, you get ore. You use this ore to, later on, make items that you use on your mechs and to upgrade your base once you get one. You also get extra EXP to deliver to a unit of your choice. I'm going to drop it right in my Rhinoceros Beetle because I feel like he is much more important right now. And you can level up your insects as you see there. They get increased stats as well as increased melee damage, gun accuracy, and artillery accuracy. They don't get increased gun and artillery damage. Keep that in mind. Gun and artillery damage is solely based on accuracy and the power of the gun you have. We're going to drop a save. After their victory in this strange land, Yamato is led away by his new companions. But they are not as safe as they think. The Black Swarm seems endless. But in the confusion of battle, a mysterious drone appears. Chapter 2, To the Rescue. Hey! Where are we headed? I'm taking us to our village. The one where Yite and I once lived. Cool! You guys have villages too? All the insects in this world are quite intelligent. It is natural we should wish to coexist. Wow! That's amazing! Our world is at peace again. When our world is at peace again, I will tell you about it. Sweet! I'm looking forward to it. You know, all bugs get along. Humans could learn a lot from that. We've arrived. Wow! This whole forest is your village? Yes. That makes sense. You've got room for lots of bugs if it's all one big forest. Ah! Kabuto! Yite! You've returned! Whoa! It's another rhino beetle! This is our elder and village chief. Elder, this boy and girl are... Ah! They are the heroes we have sought after so arduously! Yes, Elder. Heroes?! Ah, don't call us that. You'll make Tsubasa blush. Heroic children of humans, thank you for coming. I am the Elder. I know you are wondering why we have summoned you here. Please, allow me to explain. It is said that even this world was once inhabited by humans. Whoa, really? Yes, and they all went through nuclear war and killed each other. How did they get here? This is unclear, even to us. But we know that, in a forgotten time, those humans used great power to create what we know as the Three Origins. The origins govern this world. They are called wisdom, creation, and courage. The master cards you used to transform these fine insects into drones were also born of the origins. In ancient times, humans used our drone forms to help this planet prosper. But then one day, despite their power, the humans of this world disappeared. As the descendants of those drones, we have continued to live here ever since. What do you mean disappeared? What happened? We only wish we knew the answer. It was never recorded. Without them, insects simply continued to live in an age of great prosperity. Until one dark day, the Black Swarm appeared. They began a campaign of terror against the peaceful inhabitants of Semexis. Rumors on the wind say that humans have returned and are behind the Black Swarm. So there's more humans here besides us? That is what we believe, yes. So you called for us then to help you defeat the Black Swarm? It is the only way it can be done. You see, a drone can only be defeated by another drone. But we require a human's power in order for us to transform. We do not have the capability to use Master Cards on ourselves. That is a task only humans can undertake. So I entrust our cards to these two warriors who were sent to find you. As you have seen, your power is the only way we can begin the fight back. Wait, how did you send them to Earth? Simple, I used a dimension card. So if we use that card, we can just go back? Indeed, if you had that card. However, that card is no more. What? So do you have any more left? Sadly, I don't know where there are any more dimension cards are. Oh great, that means we may never get back home. Hey, Elder Dude, of all the humans out there, why us? You see, Yamato, in order to use a Master Card, humans need a strong connection to a bug's mind. Oh, that makes sense. Huh? We have to connect minds? Yes. So that's why we're able to talk to you? Precisely. But speech is not the only criteria. What else? To use a Master Card, you must have a strong love of insect kind, which is very rare among humans. That's so true! Nobody loves bugs more than me! Hey, I like them too, but we've never been able to talk to them before. That is because insects on your world cannot speak to begin with. Well, that's true, although I never really tried. Ah, well, perhaps. Too many details! All we have to do is smash some Black Swarm drones, right? Ah! What was that? No! They've started sending in memes from 2017. They relive! I'm sorry. No, they found us here. Good! They came to us to get owned! Let's go, Kabuto! Right. I love this kid. This kid's like me. Don't worry! I'm on it! Yamato, shall I explain the basics of terrain advantages? Fuck no. I already explained terrain advantages. Okay, so we're introduced to new terrain. Soil. Look at that. Worse defense than grass. That's it. Oh look, rocks. Half mobility of forest, but more defense. And treads don't get special treatment on rocks. So. I'm going to thrust you over to there. And I am going to have my Beetle Boy wait right here. Oh no, my butterfly's under attack from a pond skater. Oh no. Ow. You might have noticed I have the no fucks given perk. Because I'm still doing monstrous amounts of damage. Because this is still easy mode shit.
As it gets more challenging, the further you go.
Oh yeah. Like, you start facing odds that are just like, why the fuck am I even fighting this war? Like, it gets to the point where I just, like, look at the map's layout and I just put down the controller and just say, I don't want to do this today. Oh no, look, more enemies! That's okay, I'll take them all on! So far, the only enemies we've met are pretty much the most basic of the basic. There's nothing really to fear with most of these. Oh no! He's gonna try melee. Let's see how well that works for him. It works that well. Goodbye, sir. Oh yeah. He thinks his shit don't stink. Yeah, that's about how well I was expecting that to go. Oh look, my player phase again. Nah, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And now I can gun down this boy. It's another kill. The biggest thing to remember is in a game like this, the quicker you can make the guns shooting back at you less, the better. Numbers advantages are real in this game. And I mean that. Like, killing one key enemy can change the tide of an entire battle, because the enemy doesn't get to hit you that one extra time. I'm sorry, I just love how I have a fucking butterfly with miniguns. Like, that's... You can't get much cooler than that.
Yeah.
They just keep coming! I know! But we gotta keep fighting! Don't give up! Oh no. Look at all these enemies. There's so many of them. So many enemies. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Huh? Hey, are you two okay? That voice! Uncle Sakuma? What? Is that really you out there, Tsubasa? Whoa! Doc's here! Yamato too? Why would you guys be here in this world? Well, both of you are perfect fits for using a MasterCard. Tsubasa? Any acquaintance? Yeah! He's my uncle! Doc does research on bugs! I see that he too has a MasterCard. Looks like we'll have to talk later. Let me help you out. Hey! We got an ally! So, we now lose if the two beetles die, or if the giant snail is destroyed. So now we just have to win this war. He gets his own turn, because he's support. He's not part of my military yet. Can I go and attack? Yes, I can. That means it's time for me to go and attack. Yeah. I just can't get enough of throwing ants around like that. It's so amusing. And I'm gonna have you take the spot on the forest so the enemies cannot. What the fuck was that turn, sir? Oh, I'll go. Of course, go after the butterfly. Don't go after the big, strong beetle. Oh, it hurts your feelings. Oh no! 19 damage! I'm so hurt! I be chucking bitches! Is there anything else in this map? No, there isn't. Okay. In that case, I will finish off this guy. Reduce the number of attacks I'll be taking. And then I'll be taking out this Jagoff. And now that leaves 2 enemies and a snail that's not going to be doing much. We didn't even need his support, honestly. At least not yet. We will in the later stages, trust me. But for now, he's not doing anything. If you notice, by the way, he has no melee or guns. The snail has no ability to gun or melee. All it has is artillery. It has artillery and defense. That's literally the only good things it has. It has nothing else, so if things get close to it, it's fucked. Essentially, if enemies start getting close to your to the snail, your only hope is that its armor holds until you can get other units there to support it. Bang! Everything explodes. Rocks fall, everyone dies. He's so unaware of what's coming. Is he gonna try and move towards us now? Oh yeah, he is. Now, I want to show you just exactly what the snail is capable of, so I'm just gonna hit this guy and end my turn here. Because, watch this. Oh, fuck you for missing! That's the last time I try to show off your shit, asshole. Jesus. Try to make people look good and this is the thanks you get. Yes! We did it, Tsubasa. Victory! Man! I can't believe you're here, Doc! I'm just as surprised to see the two of you here. You saved us from certain defeat. How did you find us? Actually, I just managed to find the Black Swarm base I'd been searching for. Really? But I never could have fought them alone. I came looking for other drones who might be able to help. I see. That's awesome, Doc! Does this mean we can join forces? Yeah, we'll be much safer in a bigger group. You're right. Sounds like a good plan. Elder, Yute and I will accompany them. This pleases me. Good luck. Thank you. So, Draxis, what do you make of this game so far?
Yeah, it seems like pretty interesting for a game, especially like as an earlier game like this. It's very well made.
Yeah, it's not bad for a DS title. Divide the bonus EXP. Well, I gave you the bonus last time, so you get the bonus this time. Essentially, unless the new experience will get your character another level in one shot, spread it out. Keep your team even.
Yeah.
With the newfound help of Sakuma, the group sets out to defeat the Black Swarm. But on the way to the enemy base, they have an unexpected encounter. Chapter 3, Friends in Need. This snail rules! Even with them in drone form. There's so much space! Yes, this is my drone, Doro. But I bet you didn't know that actually snails aren't considered insects. From a biological standpoint. Uncle! Yes? Is this another one of your lectures? Oh, I guess you're right. I'll save it for another time. Whew! I do need to explain something, though. Doro is a unique drone that acts as a base for other drones. A base? Other drones can dock inside and even has equipment for upgrade and repairs. Wow! What can't this drone do? Make you a pizza. Make you sandwiches at 2 a.m. after having a rough night of sex. Well, its main drawback is that it's rather slow. Well, it is a snail. Are there other drones like Doro? There are, but they're fairly rare. Aw, that's too bad. Red alert! Oh no, we have to get to battle stations! The radar seemed to pick up some enemy drones. Looks like they aren't gonna make things easy for us. No problem! Let's move out! And this is the main menu. Tactics, this is where you go to continue the main story missions. Card deck is where you edit your card deck, which is pretty much your consumable items out on the field of battle. They are refilled after you use them. So essentially you get a set of cards, but you can only use each card once in a battle. So like, for instance, like let's say I took a bunch of medic cards. I'd have a bunch of medic cards in stock, but I can only use each one once. But then after that match is over and I go into another match, I'd have all those cards available again. Hangar, this is where you go to edit your units. We're going to go here first. We got 121 ore. I want to create a new item for my beetle here, the power bumper. Because if you look currently, his melee weapon gives him melee damage of plus 50. If I were to create the power bumper, that's plus 60 melee damage and 10 extra HP, which is really nice. So I'm going to snap that in. In the gun, the machine gun's worse than the Vulcan. Absolutely useless, do not get it. I can get an artillery piece. I might get the cannon for my butterfly, just so that I have something there. Oh yeah, also, all items you put on your insects you get to see. So... So yeah, it's pretty cool. The thing is, with an accuracy of 101, that cannon's not very reliable at all. That's pretty much base accuracy. But it has a range of 2 to 3, which allows me to get assist shots on weakly armored enemies. So, it is what it is. It's not great. Could be worse. Selling the pronged horn for 10. Nothing there, nothing there. That's all I can do. Paint! Now I'm gonna paint these things. Yeah, you get customization up the ass with these.
Well, that's a good set of colors.
I'm gonna be making you gray. I like... Ooh, gray plus that orange is pretty nice. I like that. I like that light blue. I like that light blue. And the eye color, we're gonna go green. We're gonna go green with the eye color. Does that look like a sexy beetle or what? And now the butterfly. I don't know. The white butterfly just looks boring. Let's see. Can we make purple? Can we make purple work?
That's a nice set of purples.
Purple with green? Ooh, like radioactive green? I like that. And eyes. I like that. Emblem. I'm not going to use my other custom emblem. You know what? Fuck it. I'll use my custom emblem. You get access to all these emblems in-game. They're pretty cool, I guess. A lot of them don't make sense to me. Yes, a bullet hole for a symbol. We are known for getting shot! A lot of these symbols are going to be symbols the enemies use. But I like my custom emblem. It looks nice. I made it in like 5 minutes. Anyway. Rename! Okay, now we get to finally rename our people. First, this beetle is obviously going to be named Lucian. There we go. And this butterfly. Will be Draxis.
Oh.
Yay. Sadly, you cannot rename the fucking base. I wish you could. You can't even recolor the base.
That's annoying.
To level up the base, you gotta fortify it. Which costs a lot of money. Next time, we're gonna go talk to people, and then we're gonna head out to the Badlands. Well, actually, no. First, we're gonna go to the next stage, and then after that, we're gonna hit up the Badlands and start doing some Badlands missions. We will see you guys then. Gonna drop a save state just in case. Save state number 5. See you guys next time.